Hey everybody, Metalslug991 here. Obviously, as you may know by this point, for all newcomers, that, if I don't have stuff going off my nose, hold on. For all newcomers, I'm making vlogs bi-weekly, leading up all the way to the week of October. Not week of October, the week of Halloween in October, when I go visit my best friend, little sibling, Max, also known as Real Trick Cosplay, on YouTube. And I'm making all these vlogs leading up to it. We're super close. This is vlog number 8. 5, 6, 7, yeah, vlog number 8. Just technically 2 more vlogs away before the very last vlog, which is nuts. So, if you remember from last time, I was showing off my cassette collection, my cassettes, the very few that I have, which is very few, but obviously, just like anyone, I have CDs as well. It's the most popular format. Like, besides what we have today with streaming and digital download and all that stuff, CDs are the way to go. Because unless you're hardcore into vinyls, you get those. Cassettes are hardly scraping the earth anymore. And CDs are like the second, like, the thing, CDs are the second best thing next to what we have today with digital downloading and streaming and all that stuff. CDs are the way to go. So, obviously, I have a bunch of them. And we're going to go through them today. So, first off, we're going to start with an album I don't think everyone knows, but it's very, very popular. Metallica Death Magnetic. This album was freaking popular when I was in high school. Like, when this album came out, it was like super popular. There's the back, plus the track listing on the back. The cool part about the cover is that it opens up. Like, it just keeps opening, like a little book. It has all the songs, and each page has each page has every single song on the album and all of its lyrics, with special, like, little art and all that stuff. It's pretty it's pretty cool. And obviously at the very end, it has a shot of the whole band. And then the actual, and then like, there, like, when you open it, it looks like this. Like, there's the cover, and then you open up the front, and open up like this, and then there's the book, and then what happens is that that whole book part just lifts open, and then the album is inside, and then all the information that no one reads, it's right there, like, about, like, the when it was recorded and who's in the band and all that stuff. But that's Death Magnetic. Next up, the only Gorillaz album that I own on CD. The only one. I love Gorillaz, but this is the only album of theirs I have on CD. Plastic Beach. This is a good album, I feel. I like this album. There's the front. There's the back with the track listing. That's what the inside looks like. The actual album is, yeah, you gotta, that's the stupid thing. There's no, like, actual thing for the album and all that. Like you gotta squeeze this, and the album's in there, and if you squeeze the other side, there's the manual, like the little booklet. So, I don't know, that's kind of a stupid choice. There's a, I don't know, I don't really like that. That's not my thing, but here it is, Gorillaz Plastic Beach. It's a good album, pick it up if you're a Gorillaz fan. This one, I forgot. I don't know where the CD went for this one. I had it, but I don't have it anymore. But I have the case still. Metallica Ride the Lightning. Obviously, it's one of their most popular albums ever. So, you can't really see because it's so dark. But, yeah. Without getting any glare on it, that's what it looks like on the front. Everyone knows this album cover. I don't think I need to show it. And there's the back with the track listing. Yeah, it's a good album. I don't think there's much I have to say about it. You probably listened to it before. It's good. Next up is another band everyone knows, I feel, and they're also really good. Red Hot Chili Peppers, their Greatest Hits album. That's the front. There's the back of the track listing. And then, that's what the inside looks like. Yeah, I like Red Hot Chili Peppers. They're pretty good. They have a few good songs I like. So, I mean, if you're a big fan of them, you don't want to collect all the albums, you just want the songs you like, this is the way to go. Pretty good album. Another good one. Now, this is a big album. This album's big, because if I decide to sell this, which I never will, but if I do, this can probably cost me a lot, because you'll see. Van Halen, a different kind of truth. Technically, the very last Van Halen album that was ever made, the last studio album they ever made was this one. And I got my hands on it. It's pretty cool. That's the front. There's the back with the track listing on it, which is for some reason going this way. There's the inside. Yeah, it's a good album. For their last studio album, it's pretty good. Honestly, this came out after Guitar Hero Van Halen came out, so none of these songs made in the game. But it's good. It's a good album. It was a great last impression on the band before, Eddie died, and they, it was good. I'm glad I had it. It's no question. I mean, I think everyone knows this one too. It's just their greatest hits album as well. Aerosmith, big ones. There's the front. There's the back. I don't know where the album for this, I don't know where CD for this one's here. I think it's in something else, but that's what the inside looks like. I like Aerosmith in general, so having this album is a no-brainer. So that's what it looks like. Now this next one, everybody knows. And if you don't, like if you're a classic rock band, or if you just know music in general, and you don't know this album cover, I don't know what album you've been looking at. So I don't know. It's just pretty popular, and a lot of people know about it. A lot. Like, everyone has seen it in some form or another. But anyway, the first ever Van Halen album, Van Halen 1. Obviously, very iconic cover. Everyone knows this one. There's the back. And then there's the inside. Yeah. Obviously this album is very, very iconic. What the heck? Why is this not closing properly? Get there. I don't know what happened. Anyway, here it is. Van Halen 1. Another album that's iconic. AC/DC, Highway to Hell. I mean, everyone knows. I think if you're a rock fan, or if you listen to rock, a lot of rock in your life, you know the song Highway to Hell. There's the front. There's the back. That's what the inside looks like. Yeah, there you go. Pretty good album. I mean, I haven't listened to the whole thing. The only song I know off here is Highway to Hell. That's pretty much it. I don't listen to much AC/DC at all, but here you go, Highway to Hell. A band that I really do like, that I like a lot of songs from. Guns N' Roses. That got Amoeba Music when I went there for the first time in my life. I'm so glad I went there, and I bought this when I went there. So, here's the front. It's their greatest hits album, so, gotta have it. There's the front. There's the back. Now, there's a lot of songs on this album I actually know and I actually like. Like, Welcome to the Jungle, obviously. Sweet Child of Mine, obviously. Patience, love it. Paradise City, love it. Knocking on Heaven's Door, love it. Civil War, love it. You Could Be Mine, love it. November Rain, obviously. There's some I don't know on here that I never heard yet, but this album has a lot of songs I like on it, and that's why I picked it up. This is what the inside looks like. Yeah, pretty cool. By the way, the disc is not scratched. The design on the disc is made to look like it's scratched, but it isn't. So yeah, Guns N' Roses greatest hits. I like that album. Now this is basically in our greatest hits album that I think everyone knows about. It just puts everything together into one. Van Halen, the best of both worlds, because it's like the greatest Van Halen hits from the David Lee Roth era and the Sammy Hagar era. So it's like both eras put together into one compilation best of album. So there's the front. There's the back. The inside is a little weird because there's two CDs. So when you open it, it looks like this. You get disc 1, surfing on it, and when you open the surf flat, you get the picture in the middle of all the band members with Sammy Hagar, and then CD number 2, and it's just like that whole luxurious opening thing. But yeah, another great album to have. it's great to have it because it's Van Halen, and I like Van Halen, so a great hits album. The only greatest hits album you'll probably ever need from them. So here it is. Now this one is iconic during Christmas, especially, or I would hope, because that's the only time it's really popular. But Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas Eve and Other Stories. Yeah, Christmas Eve and Other Stories. Yeah, this album cover is iconic. Because this album is iconic. Because this album has the song that everyone knows on it. Which is obviously, what's the name of it? Yeah, Christmas Eve, Sarajevo, 1224. Everyone knows that song. That's the song they play on the radio every single year. Everyone loves, including myself. I can never get sick of it every year. But yeah, there's the front of the album. Here's the back. Yeah, I love this album. I really do. I mean, Trans-Siberian Orchestra is amazing in general, but that's what the inside looks like. Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with Trans-Siberian Orchestra. You can't. And Mannheim Steamroller, which is, I don't have any of their albums, which I want to, but there it is. Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Pick it up. If you're a Christmas music fan, or you just like rock in general, I don't know. It's a good album. Just pick it up. It's really good. This one is more of a local thing. You can't buy it anywhere. Probably maybe on eBay or somewhere. And I don't even know about that, because this is so local to my area. But the local radio station around here, 93.9, the station that changes to all Christmas music around the holiday season. I don't know if they still make these. They probably don't. But back in the day, they used to make volumed CDs of Christmas music as like a hype thing, I guess, for the station. But I got one of them. This is volume 4. Home for the Holidays CD, volume 4 by 93.9 The Holiday Light, the all Christmas music station. With Edison the reindeer on the front, who's the mascot during that time. There's the front. There's the back with the track listing, and then the inside is pretty much the same. Has the track listing. Yeah, glad to have this though, because it's the old logo for the light on it. Not the current one. I don't know. I think this was made to hype up the station for people to go listen to it. But I like it anyway because it's Christmas music and I like Christmas music. So, there it is. Home for the Holidays, part 4. Then we go back into rock. Into rock and roll. So, honestly, everyone's gonna know this one because he's super popular and, great, one of the greatest guitarists of all time. Jimi Hendrix, Smash Hits. Basically, Jimi Hendrix's, best songs he ever made. I mean, there's some song, what's it called? I wish Spanish Castle Magic isn't on this album. And that's like one of my favorite songs that he made. But we got what we got. And there's the track listing and what the back looks like. I don't know. We got some great songs, but I wish we could have got at least could have got that song on this album, because that's one of my favorite Jimi Hendrix songs ever. But it's a good album nonetheless. There's a lot of great hits on here. But yeah, there it is. Jimi Hendrix Experience Smash Hits. This next album, I've hardly listened to because I only know one song off of it. I don't know why I bought the whole album when I only know one song off it, and that one song I really like, but I bought the whole album I think so I could try it. But Airborne, Black Dog Barking album. This is the front, and if you can see that, there's the back, the track listing. Yeah, the only song I know off this album is Black Dog Barking. Nothing else I know. I'm gonna try one of these days. I'm gonna pop this in my CD player and try it. That's Black Dog Barking right there. Pretty cool. The next album here I have is hold on. Next album I have here is another. I don't know if this is iconic. I don't even know if this was even officially released by the band that it was made. Ratt Metal Hits. Basically, Ratt's greatest hits, pretty much. The songs that everyone knows by them. There's the front. There's the back. I like Ratt. I like a lot of these songs on the back. And I pretty much know every single song on the back of this album. So I like them. They're good. I'm glad I had this album because it's pretty much their greatest hits. So good album. I like it. Now this was a straight up made for strictly promotion, and I know it was. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock compilation pack. Pretty much, they just took a bunch of songs from out of the game, and I guess some DLC, because some of these songs weren't even in the game. But there's the front. There's the back. With the track listing. Which most of these songs were in the game. Some of them weren't. But here's what the inside looks like. Pretty cool. This is pretty much this is made for promotion. That's it. Like it was made for you to buy so you can go buy the game. That's pretty much it. That's why this was made. Now the last two I'm gonna show together because they're pretty much the same thing, just different. So we got Queen's Greatest Hits and Classic Queen. They're both greatest hits albums anyway. So I mean, like, they're all just compilation albums of they're just both compilation albums of Queen music. If you can read that, I don't think you can, but there's the back of Greatest Hits, the back of Classic. Yeah, I don't think you can read that, but here's the inside of Greatest Hits. Here's the back of Classic, or here's the inside of Classic. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Queen's Queen. I think that's enough said. I don't think I mean, Queen is Queen, and they're good. I don't have to say much about them. I don't have to say much to say how good they are. They say it for themselves for their music. So I mean, basically, if you like Queen, get these albums. Get both of these albums if you like Queen. Oops. Okay, so. I don't have the. I don't think I have the CD in here anymore. Yeah, I don't. I don't even know why I have this anymore because I don't really listen to them at all. But I have it anyway. Rascal Flatts, Me and My Gang album, which has which I only know like how many songs do I actually know on this album. I know What Hurts the Most, Me and My Gang, and Life is a Highway. That's all I know. I only know 3 songs off this whole album. And those are the only 3 songs Those are the only 3 songs I really care about anyway. Because I don't listen to country at all. Like, I don't even like listening to country. It's not my favorite genre at all. But, when this album came out, it was like cool. It was like one of those albums that was cool to have, and I guess I got it at some point. And and like I said, those are the only 3 songs I know about this whole album. I don't really care for any of the other ones. But I don't know where the CD went for this one, but there's what the inside looks like. So yeah. For official albums, that's all I got. Now, I got this one, which I don't know if it has anything on it. It's probably a blank CD, but blank CD number 1 I have. I don't think it has anything on it, but that's what it looks like. And then I decided one day to be like, I'm such a Homestuck. How about I burn a Homestuck music CD for myself, just because. And that's what I did. Homestuck Examined. Now, that's why I named the album, because I didn't know. I just made up a name for the album, and I just called it Homestuck Examined. And I made the album cover. I found a picture on the internet of all the trolls of all the main trolls in one picture. I made that the album cover with the Homestuck Examined text over it. And when you open it, that isn't supposed to happen. These CD cases are so thin and flimsy, it's nuts. But without trying to break it or anything, what I did is on the other side found a picture. I found a picture of just a random background from Homestuck, and I put the whole track listing on it, and then the CD obviously, which is purple right there, right next to it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool album. I mean, that I made. I mean, I made this. I burnt it myself and made the album art and everything. So, I guess I can say that I did a good job. I like it. So yeah, it's there. It's there for. So I have this for just in case I want to listen to Homestuck music off of his CD. Here it is. I got it. Yeah, and then and then when I went to broadcasting school, this is my demo that got me into the school. This is my demo for it right here. But yeah, and then everything else is miscellaneous that I wanted to show off. A package of blank CDs that I never opened. A floppy disk. That That's like a lot of kids. I don't know if there's gonna be any kids watching this, or a lot of people younger than me watching this, but they're gonna see this and be like, "What's that? What's that weird thing that he's holding?" It's a floppy disk. We don't use these anymore because we have flash drives and we got flash drives and these and blank DVDs, whatever. That these are not necessary anymore. But these were the way of the future back in the day. Everyone had these, and I love them because I grew up on. Because this was the thing back in the day. I love these things. Yeah, but yeah, random floppy disk. Oh. Now, last thing. No, two last things. I got a whole case here of just blank CDs, not DVDs, CDs. I got a lot of blank things just in case, because you never know. Situation. That's why I have a bunch of blanks of CDs and DVDs and not VHS tapes. I don't have blank VHS tapes, but okay. The last thing of them all, I got a few CDs in here that I don't even have the case for, but these are the last couple CDs. These are like the rest of the CDs I own. But we're gonna try to go through this quickly because, not a lot. So we got Dr. Elmo's Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. If anyone's watched Cartoon Network in the past, they made a cartoon Christmas special that Dr. Elmo made called Grandma Got Ran Over by a Reindeer. I think everyone knows that, and I think this was like this is his Christmas album that he made. That rat CD I showed you earlier. Aaron Carter, Aaron's Party, come and get it. I don't know why I still have that album. I never listened to it because Aaron Carter is he's not even a relevant thing anymore. Especially, I mean, he's still around, he's still doing things, but he's really bad these days. He's really bad. Like, he turned into like some he's crazy. He went crazy these days. He's not the same anymore. NSYNC, which I actually do kind of like. I like NSYNC a little bit. So, I mean, they're pretty good. But I don't have the jewel case for it anymore. But there's the CD. Queen's Greatest Hits album. You're not gonna be able to tell what this one is because it's the text is small, but that one is Aaron Carter. Oh, Aaron album. Oh God, what was up with all the Aaron Carter with me back in the day? Jeez, I must have really liked them or something. The Guitar Hero album that I showed you earlier, that's the actual CD. The Classic Queen album, and then this one's fun. This one's funny how I got this one. So what happened is that when Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock came out, I got like the whole band bundle and all that stuff, the drum kit and everything. And what happened was that Soundgarden's new album at the time was coming out, which is this one right here. So what they were doing for promotional use, for for promotion, is that they would Guitar Hero decided like, hey, let's take your Telepasm album, Soundgarden, and let's just give it away to people in the game so people can listen to it and inspire to buy it. Basically Soundgarden made a deal with Guitar Hero to give out their new album way with every copy of every game, so people can listen to the album, get behind the album, so the band can get more money or whatever. But yeah, so I got it. Soundgarden's Telepasm album, which I never listened to, but I have it, so I can listen to it. That 93, that Christmas 93, 93.9 Christmas album right here. Aerosmith Big Ones right there. Okay. I don't know why. I mean, this is not an album. It technically is, but it was custom made by people that I'm gonna cover their names for security reasons. But so it says congratulations August Days, because when I was in broadcasting school, like basically in broadcasting school we used a lot of music for a lot of our projects, and basically the ones that we all liked are the ones that got, the ones that people were like, liking the most during our projects were all contemplated or put together onto this album, so we can like remember those songs. And like I highly doubt anyone that I graduated with kept this CD. I think they made a CD for everyone. I highly doubt anyone else besides me still has it. I don't care though. I never listen to it. I just have it for memory reasons. If I do listen to it, it's very rare. Next to it is Very Scary Music. I remember when that. Okay, so the Very Scary Music album I didn't buy, because I would never buy an album like that. What happened was that when I was little, me and my dad went to Tower Records. There's an old school. There's something old for you guys to remember. Tower Records. We went there, and I guess it was around Halloween or whatever, because we probably wouldn't have found this otherwise. But we went to Tower Records, and we saw this Very Scary Music album, and the album we don't have the jewel case anymore for it, I don't think, but the cover for this album, like the jewel case for it and all that stuff, scared the crap out of me back then. And I probably still would these days. Because I don't know when this album came out. The year. 1999. Yeah, 1999. This album came out. And I don't know. I mean, Halloween's coming around, sure, and this would make sense for it, but yeah, Very Scary Music, not my thing. I mean, like, not my thing. I mean, I never play this CD because of that reason, because I don't like Very Scary Music. I don't even know why I still have it because of that reason, but I still have it. I never play it though, so it just sits here in my thing, just wasting away like it should, because I hate that kind of music. Blink. I don't know if there's anything on these, but Blink CDs. More Blink CDs. This one says oldies on it. I don't know what that means, but oldies. And the rest of these are Blink. There's nothing else in these. But yeah, that's my whole CD collection. I want to show that off so all you people can see my CDs. And boy, are we close. Be back next week for log number 8. I can do it right. Yeah, log number 8. Which is going to be... We are this close. So cool. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I don't know what I'm going to do for vlog number 8. I got to think about it. But it's going to happen. It's going to be cool. And or whatever vlog 8 whatever it may be, it'll be coming to you soon enough. Hope all of you Have a fantastic day. Have a good one.